Hey, lovely ladies, gorgeous gents, and crazy kids. I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning, and for whatever reason, this was on my mind. I'm not a people watcher. I know y'all probably feel that way since I'm always commenting on what other people do, but I feel like when you take a step back and just kind of observe, even for a short period of time, what other people are doing, it kind of, I don't know, broadens your understanding of other people's lives, your own life, and just life in general, the way human beings are. And I think that's so important. So, whatever, feel that way if you want to. It's not like I'm spending my whole day doing it. But, but, I have been noticing a lot of the people around me that are single have been really down and out. And I understand that at the age of 22, and a lot of people are around that age that I know, it seems like everyone's getting wifed up and everyone's having babies and everyone's getting engaged and all kinds of stuff. And it's hard to watch when you're by yourself, just watching everyone else have all these titles and labels and looking all grown up and whatnot. And it's like you can't find anyone or you feel like there's no one out there for you. But I feel like we have to all remind ourselves that a lot of these people are rushing things. Everyone's in a rush to grow up. No one's really taking the time to learn about themselves or to be a better person by themselves or to learn to enjoy their own company. A lot of people are just rushing into things. Not to downgrade anyone that is doing that, because I know that a lot of relationships at this age are genuine and everything, but it just seems like a lot of people rush into having relationships and all kinds of stuff just because they don't know how to be alone or don't want to be alone. And a lot of these relationships, like, it's so much drama and everything like that. It's like, when do y'all find time to be happy? But as long as they have someone, they're happy with calling someone their own. And if you look at it that way, it's like, is it really worth being in a relationship? If that's the case, like, if we have to be unhappy together and just be happy that we have a title, then I don't think it's worth it. I think you should value being single. I feel that being single is something that's looked at as a time for depression and a time for bitterness and a time for pondering on what could have and would have been and a time of loneliness. And really, I see it as a time of preparation. I used to have the whole lonely thing occasionally, where I would feel like I wanted attention and everything like that. But these days, it's like I am so good with just being by myself and working on me, because how I see it is I do like the idea of having this happily ever after ending, as unrealistic as it may seem to people, and I do believe that is somebody out there that's for me. Um, but I feel like I have to be prepared to have that. I feel like I have to deserve that. I feel like I have to earn that. And the person that I am today, I don't feel like I have what it takes to be. Like, I mean, everyone has potential. Well, I don't know. I won't say everyone, but I feel like I have potential to be wifey material and things like that. And I could say now that, yeah, I'm wifey material and stuff, wipe me up and stuff, but I don't think that's being realistic, because there are so many things that I can be improving and gain a better understanding of and just do on my own, that I can only do on my own. And I just feel like it's a time to improve myself, my discipline, my health. Health is something that I'm going to value a lot in the future in my relationship. I want my family to be healthy. So I want to be in tip-top shape when Mr. Right comes around. So if he's in shape, we can be healthy together and things like that. If he's not, then we can work towards that and I can help him with that. And that's another thing, like, we constantly say what we want in relationships, but I don't think enough of us turn around to ourselves and say, what can we bring to the table, honestly. And I do feel like we all say, I can be this, I can be that, I can be the perfect woman, I can be the perfect man. But realistically, all of us have flaws. And a lot of us are comfortable with our flaws. A lot of us are content with just being in the position that we're at. And a lot of us say, you know, when we get in a relationship, we're going to help each other get better. But I feel like you have to have something to bring to the table to help them improve, just like they have to have something to bring to the table to help you improve. Maybe I'm better with money, but my mate isn't, but I can help him in that aspect. Maybe he's the one, like vice versa. Maybe he's the one that's better at talking and things like that, and I can learn from him in that aspect. We all have things that we need to work on and really improve on, so we can have something to offer and bring to the table, in my opinion. And I think we need to look at the ideal relationships that we want for ourselves. Being in a household where my parents have been together for over 20 years, and I've seen their relationship, my mom being a stay-at-home mom for a lot of it after she stopped working, and my dad being the financial provider, just seeing the way our household has run with that type of household, that's just something I personally would like for myself. Not regardless of if I'm working, like I still want to be the one that cooks, cleans, and all that stuff, just because I feel like I would have pride in that as a woman doing that for her husband and kids. That's just something I know every woman these days isn't down for all that, but that's something that I really want, regardless if I'm working, stay at home mom or what. So I feel like at this time I need to be the best cleaner. I need to be learning all kinds of recipes. I need to learn as much and better myself in those aspects that are going to make me stronger in those aspects, so I'm ready when someone is here for me. And I don't know, maybe it's not the case where someone is meant for me, and I feel like the more and more I spend time with myself, and the more I think about things, and the more that I try to find happiness in different places and different sources, the more okay I am with that. I mean, I don't think anyone is okay with the thought of like, oh, I'll die alone and stuff like that, but really, I feel like if I ever get to a point where I can genuinely say that, I think that's a good place to be. Um, and, I just feel like the things that you're going to value in the future, that's stuff you can be working on. Just prepare yourself for what's ahead of you. And when you're deserving of having someone that's good for you, and you are the best person that you can be, I think that's when you can sit back and say, I'm ready and I'm waiting for it. But until then, I think everybody needs to get out of this mopey stage and depressed stage. Don't get me wrong, I get lonely too. I want to cuddle and stuff like that, but I see, couples holding hands and it's like, oh, and that type of thing. But I feel like, I don't know, that's just my look at it right now. Like I'm getting prepared and I'm okay with that. So I just wanted to come to talk to you all about that because it's something that was on my mind, and I thought it might be something that might help you all, especially being females. Most of you, a lot of us have the tendency to think about boys and stuff constantly in relationships for whatever our feminine nature makes us obsess over those things, but that's just something that keeps me happy and keeps me getting by, and yeah, I just feel better than I have in the past. So yeah, just wanted to come and talk to you lovely ladies, gorgeous gents, and crazy kids. So I hope you all are staying up, bettering yourself, doing good, being thankful for everything that's going on in your life and the person that you're hopefully growing to be and everything. I definitely am. So I will see you lovely ladies, gorgeous gents, and crazy kids later. Kandee loves you. Mwah.